Good afternoon. My name is Bobby Rendell. I'm the assistant principal here at the high school. I would like to personally welcome everyone to the 2025 Mitchell High School Awards and Recognition Program. This awards program is a tribute to the large number of students who have excelled academically in the different departments and classes here at MHS. We'll begin with Miss Linda McEntee and the Kowanas Academic Awards.
Hi, my name is Linda McEntee. I'm the president of the Mitchell Kowanas Club, and Kowanas is a global organization of volunteers who are dedicated to improving the world one child, one community at a time. And so we like to recognize students that are going above and beyond and putting their all to their studies. And so we have 2 awards we give out. One is to students who have achieved a 4.0 in 2 of the first 3 quarters, and then we have about 60 some of them. And then we have 144 students who had achieved a 4.0 in the first 3 quarters of the year. So congratulations to all of you. I'm going to read off your names. So those of you back in your SRB classes, congratulations. I know we can't see you, but your awards should be there with you. So I'm going to start with those that have received a 4.0 for 2 of the first 3 quarters. Benjamin Anderson, Theodore Briggs, Jared Burke, Briar Campbell, Jacob Delahant, Mandolin Dirksen, Garrett Dumas, Ava Elison, Addison Ellis, Vincent Fellner, Kaylin Fick, Elise Foster, Sierra Gamsky, Matea Graves, Cooper Gunther, Addison Hagan, Ryan Heyer, Emma Haig, Katie Hone, Jada Horton, Riley Jennings, Oliver Johansson, Brooke Jones, Catherine Campman, Avery Kaus, Claire Kelly, Cassidy Knipling, Odin Kraus, Chelsea Larson, Maya Larson, Taylor Liddicky, Kenna McGee, Sydney Maldi, Julia Miller, Riker Moore, Kenna Odell, Kellen Odell, Gavin Paul, Brennan Penny, Grayson Peterson, Kimberly Portillo, Elizabeth Powell, Jared Roth, Brock Russell, Alfred Salcedo Santos, Preston Shelsky, Abby Schnabel, Nathan Schoen, Broden Schultz, Elliot Smith, Jocelyn Somerville, Christian Stang, Cooper Starr, Janessa Stevenson, Jada Stoons, Cameron Thielen, Taryn Thomas, Miguel Vizcarra Serrano, Logan Wilson, and Trinity Wilson. So congrats to all those students who have achieved a 4.0 in the first 2 of the 3 quarters. Congrats to these students who achieved a 4.0 in the first 3 quarters of this school year: Hannah Banworth, Kaya Banworth, Cooper Bates, Jack Basinger, Hope Basinger, Carly Bell, Noah Bennett, Macy Bessler, Caden Bierma, Arian Bird, Ava Brannon, Sarah Bolche, Taryn Bolche, Hallie Carlson, Vitus Carpenter, Madeline Childs, Caden Christensen, Lauren Christiansen, Charlie Collins, Nicholas Crothers, Alexis Daly, Jereni Davia Medina, Taylor DeYoung, Parker Denny, Josie Dye, Karina Drieger, Josie Idemiller, Kenna Eldine, Anna Illison, Emily Ellis, Ivory Fensky, Talon Fensky, Emmy Fergan, Rubiani Ferreira, Lainey Forst, Ava Fredrickson, Caleb Fierst, Avery Gerfin, Benjamin Gerlach, Amelia Gerlach, Olivia Gibbs, Kensley Griffin, Kayana Groper, Emerson Gunther, Caitlin Gukeisen, Ada Gullidge, London Hayek, Brittany Hatwan, Grace Hempel, Logan Hermany Horses, Gavin Hinker, Emma Hofer, Lauren Hofer, Rachel Hone, Sophia Huber, Isabella Huseman, Ava James, Benjamin Johnson, Mason Kempf, Olivia King, Bryn Kaiser, Bentley Klingberg, Bria Klingberg, Rory Cook, Cassidy Corzan, Floyd Corzan, Lawson LeBrun, Colton Lench, Jack Lentz, Delaney Linky, Bailey Lopez Morales, Megan Mastel, Ruby Mebius, Presley Meyerink, Mallory Miedema, Audrey Miller, Kian Mimak, Addison Moody, Kathleen Morgan, Reagan Muller, Samuel Mullenmeister, Colby Neoff, Gracie Northrup, Kaylee O'Connor, Malia Olegario, Oliver Olegario, Catherine Payne, Mackenzie Peterson, Tenley Peterson, Colin Pickett, Hayden Pischel, Ethan Plamp, Emma Plamp, Ashlyn Polarize, Olivia Prunty, Noah Pudwill, Eliza Pitts, Owen Rammel, Michaela Radigan, Jada Rehorst, Axel Reimnitz, Ashlyn Reynolds, Sonia Romero, Brooklyn Schlimgen, Gage Schmidt, Clara Schroeder, London Schroeder, Teresa Schroeder, Haley Schad, Karsten Schonley, Addison Seamson, Emerson Smith, Addison Sprinkle, Alexandra Stange, Emma Stemper, Caitlin Swanstrom, Cameron Swanstrom, Marcus Talley, Sutton Thompson, Laura Titze, Henry Treves, Brady Treves, McCoy Tupper, Kendra Unruh, Lauren Van Overshield, Maya Vogel, Madison Walls, Ian Weber, Miley Weber, Campbell Weedy, Carson Wyke, Kaylin Wellnitz, Nolan Widstrom, Marshall Winstrub, Simon Weiss, Jordan Wilson, Quentin Wilson, Stratton Zenz, and Rachel Ziegeldorf. Yay! Next, Heidi Guppert is going to come up. In addition to Kowanas, I'm also the executive director at Big Friend Little Friend, and we want to honor our big friends here that are in our school-based program, so Heidi is going to do that, and I'm going to take the picture.
All right. For Big Friend, Little Friend, we are in all of the public elementary schools in Mitchell. So L.B. Williams, Gertie Bell Rogers, Longfellow, and we're also in the middle school. 45 hours a week, a child meets with a mentor. To be a mentor, you have to be at least 16 years of age, have an open hour, and be able to leave to meet with a little. The times range anywhere from a half hour to an hour once a week for the school year. So will the following students please come up? Audrey Miller, Colton Smith, Ellie Clement, Evan Anderson, Grace Basinger, Julia Miller, Kate Ehlers, Lex Hauser, Mackenzie Peterson, Oscar Luque, and Ruby Ferreira. A majority of these students have done it for more than 1 year. Our seniors are usually 2. Would we like to take a group picture?
Good afternoon. I'm Linda Holmes, President of the American Legion Auxiliary, Unit 18 of Mitchell, and I'm here to introduce the 2025 Girl State delegates. And would those delegates please come forward to the stage? Girl State brings together the best girls from all over the state of South Dakota to experience a week of intensive training in citizenship and government. In essence, Girl State is a program of character. Each participant takes an active part in the week's activities and learns that government is just what she makes of it. As future voters and office holders, Girl Staters give a thorough understanding of the workings of government. Girls experience government at the city, county, and state levels. This year's Girl State program will be held at the University of South Dakota from May 25th until May 29th. American Legion Auxiliary Unit 18 is proud to announce these following delegates: Lauren Christensen, Alexis Daly, Katie Hone, Jada Horton, Lillian Smith, and Campbell Weedy.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to do the next three awards. So I'm Hugh Holmes. I go by Homer. So everybody say hi, Homer. Very good. I'm with American Legion Post 18 here in Mitchell. I'm going to present. Let me get them in the right order to match upstairs there. American Legion is the largest wartime veteran organization in the United States and is a proud sponsor of Boys State. South Dakota American Legion Boys State is in that northern, up at Aberdeen. It is a citizenship training program. The American Legion believes that if our democracy is to flourish, our young men must have an understanding of the American way of life. That kind of faith is found only among those who have experienced democracy and freedom. The objectives of Boys State is to help youth better understand and appreciate the American system of government and the way of life, including the rights and responsibilities of citizenship, and to give a better knowledge of the fundamental principles of government, which will be the city, the county, and the state. Those are within the state of South Dakota. We will mirror that. American Legion Post 18 of Mitchell is proud to sponsor. And Miguel Vincara, please come on up, please. And we are going over there for a picture. I just whispered in his ear, he needs to run for governor. We've had a couple governors from Metro. The last one was about 4 years ago, and we hope we have another one. All right. I have another presentation. We're getting there. Now, in June, what would most of you like to be doing in the morning but sleeping? Monday through Friday, get some extra hours of sleep, which you don't get right now. Would you like to do that? Yeah, I would too. I'm retired, so I can do that. So, but how would you like to be in Pierre, South Dakota, at an academy that at 6 o'clock in the morning, somebody will knock on your door, very loudly probably, and a lady highway patrol man or woman will come in, probably talking nicely to you at a high-pitched voice that could get your butt out of bed. And you're going to get up, brush your teeth, probably take a shower the night before, and you will make your bed. The best part of making the bed is, can you make it to meet the requirements of the coin? Will your sheets be tight enough so when it's thrown on the bed, it will bounce 12 inches high? Probably not. 6 inches? Sure, maybe. If not, it gets ripped apart and you got to make it again. How would you like to do that? Oh, isn't that fun? I think it would be. I don't get to go, though, but somebody in here should, and will be going. Now, what's even more fun, minimum requirement. You got to be a junior or senior in high school, and they are. You got to have a driver's license for one main purpose. You get to drive a highway patrol trooper vehicle. Probably not one with the lights on, but one of those other ones, you run through a course of cones. Trying to miss the cones, they will videotape it, and they get to show it to you, see how not good you are, or how good you are. Now, would that be fun? Yeah. Drive it as fast as you can. Well, they'll probably have a brake on their side to slow you down if necessary. Now, the other thing, the various weapons that troopers have, you might get to shoot some of them, but not all of them. They don't have time to do them all, but you'll get to see them and things like that. Shoot some pistols, some rifles, things like that. For the week, you are going to go through some Youth Trooper Academy training. It will be fun. It will be exciting. Then on Friday, they have, you have graduation, it goes from there. But it's in Pierre in late June, and our candidate from Mitchell, we only get a candidate. They got to apply for this. They got to pass interviews, stuff like this. Is every 5 to 6 years, we get one person from Mitchell to go. And this year, Briar Campbell, where you at? Come on up. She might not be here. Okay, we'll go on. For my next presentation, we're going to call 4 students up here. And what we'll do, when I call your name, come on up, stand in front of the yellow. I have a certificate for you. And after that, we'll have you stand down at the black table. And when we get all 4 done, we'll come back in as a group. I'm American Legion Post 18 again. And we sponsor the American Legion Citizenship Award. This award emphasizes the development of the qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. The American Legion hopes these ideals of Americanism among young people will make them citizens of the highest type. This is the highest honor the American Legion can bestow on American youth. The American Legion is a veterans organization of men and women who are willing to give their lives in battle. This award proclaims to the world that you are a student worthy of such an honor. It's our desire that wherever you go and whatever you do, you always be guided by the highest ideals. Today, we're going to honor 4 students, 2 as honorable mention and 2 as the winners. And we'll do the honorable mention lady first. Oh, Reese Amick, come on up. Our young man, honorable mention, is Alfredo Saucedo Santos. The winners for the young ladies, Carson White. I'm exhausted. Water? No water. Oh, our 4th one, Sutton Thompson. And I'll be followed by Mrs. Denise Huffman.
Well, as Mr. Holmes said, I am Denise Hoffman. I am the business instructor at Mitchell High School, and I'm here to give 2 awards. The first one goes to the Business Student of the Year, and this particular student has taken all of my core business classes from Intro to Business, Accounting 1, Accounting 2, and Entrepreneurship. And I have just really been impressed with her dedication to the field of business, and she's going to continue that in college. So Miley Weber, please come up. He's taking pictures, though. I don't know if you're looking at it. The other award that I have started giving out each year is an Entrepreneurial Leadership Award. It goes specifically to a student in my entrepreneurship class who I've observed maybe already taking that step of having their own business. And so this year, I am awarding it to Claire Kelly. And I don't think she's here, so, all right. So next will be Dr. Terry Morgan.
Buenas tardes. I am Senora Morgan, and it's my pleasure on behalf of the World Language Department to congratulate the students who have been inducted into the Spanish Honor Society. Brooklyn Bailey, Ava Brannon, Alexa Chapman, Addison Ellis, Rubiani Fiera, Kaylee First, Amelia Gerlach, Lauren Hofer, Bria Klingberg, Bailey Lopez Morales, Sydney Maldi, Ruby Mebius, Julia Miller, Kian Mimic, Catherine Payne, Ashlyn Reynolds, Alfredo Salcido Santos, Lydia Schaefer, Emerson Smith, Janessa Stevenson, Cameron Thielen, Carson Wyke, August Wenzel, and Rachel Ziegeldorf. Felicidades. Just go ahead and stay up here. I'm super proud of all these students and that there are so many that are willing to take 5 years of Spanish. So I appreciate them, and honestly, I think I've learned just as much from them than they have from me. So I appreciate them. I also would like to announce this year's World Language Student of the Year, Senorita Lauren Hofer. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Gracias, chicos. Next up is Mr. Bruce Mastel.
Hello, I am Bruce Mastel, the Computer Department Chair, and our 2025 Technology Award is going to be split between Reagan Morgan and Rachel Zieglerlorf. Next up is Marissa Shannon.
All right, on behalf of Mrs. Palmer and the art department, I get to award and honor a few students. First is the National Art Honor Society members. The following students have qualified for the society by taking 3 or more art courses and maintaining a 3.5 GPA in those courses. Today I'd like to call forward Haley Ashman, Aurelie Castillo, Taya Dieter, Brooke Emmy, Olivia Gibbs, Jason Halfman, Samantha Hartman, Andrew Hirsch, Caitlin Johnson, Brooke Jones, Daylin Kiner, Mallory Miedema, Addison Sprinkle, Peyton Sullivan, Hayden Sutter, and Caden Turner. Seniors will also be receiving a cord for use at graduation. I invite everyone to stop out in the front lobby of the PAC and see the art display of their work that they have completed over the last few years. So congratulations to this amazing group of students. And thank you, Mr. Rendell, for filling in for Mrs. Palmer, who unfortunately could not make it this afternoon. While Mr. Rendell is finishing that up, in this amazing group of students, we have one that I'm going to honor as the Art Student of the Year. This student has spent many hours in the pottery room, particularly, making some award-winning artwork. She has placed first, one of Mitchell's first state champions in pottery. This person also has participated in our Art Ambassador program and has served at the Empty Bowl event. And I'm proud to say that she just donated one of her pieces for next year's event. So congratulations to Brooke Jones. All right, you may go back to your seats. Thank you. I have two more awards to give out. The first is an exceptional arts student. This is a student that we believe has demonstrated throughout her time in the art department exceptional quality and creativity in her work. This student, her work hung in Washington, D.C. for a year and represented our school well. Rachel Ziegeldorf is exceptional art student. Finally, I mentioned earlier our art ambassadors. This group this year alone has put in almost 400 hours of community service. This student alone did 70 plus hours as an art ambassador. Calling forward, Jasmine Hoke. And next is Gretchen Smith.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am the English department chair here at MHS, and every year we try to highlight a student who not only has taken multiple English classes here at the high school, but has done so with a high regard to their grade and their output. And so this student not only has taken, of course, the required freshman English, but has also taken Honors 2, Honors 3, and then multiple years of debate. Ms. Miller and I were discussing over there, and we think it's either 3.5 or all 4 years of debate, and she will be representing Mitchell High School later at the National Debate Tournament this summer. So congratulations to Brooklyn Bailey. I gotta get a good photo op when I can. The other award that I would like to present is to somebody who has to put up with all of me and has done so for the past 3 years in Yearbook. She has grown exponentially in her design and responsibilities, and I'm gonna miss her a lot next year, so congratulations, Miss Jada Stoons, for the Yearbook Award. All right, up next, I believe, is Mr. Morgan.
Good afternoon, I'm Mr. Morgan. Each year, the Social Studies Department chooses a senior to give the Social Study Award. We base it on a number of factors, including the number of humanities and social science courses that this senior has taken, their GPA, their character, their display of leadership and citizenship, and also their interest in the field of history and political science. Every year we seem to have an abundance of candidates, and this year, of course, was no different. Our department this year wishes to give the Social Studies Award to Mr. Sutton Thompson. Up next is Mrs. Melissa Miller.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Miller. I'm the head of theater here at Mitchell High School. And every year we honor students in theater in regards to acting and in technical. I think all of my babies deserve an award, but I can only pick a couple that can own it. So I have one that is a senior and one that is a sophomore. Could I please have Brady Treves and Jude Miller come up? Both of these gentlemen have shown exemplary, per usual, engagement within theater, owning everything, doing things without me even having to tell them they read my mind. Okay? And I have two students who also read my mind when it comes to technical theater. May I please have James Shelsky and Catherine V. Campman to the stage, please. These two have always been right-hand peeps, boo cubs, Millerites, and helping no matter what, and can read my mind. And next up is Mrs. Nagelbauer.
Hello, I am here to present the Science Student of the Year Award. And the Science Department acknowledges someone who is going to actually take all of the science courses that we offer, all of the advanced courses we offer, and excel in them. This person also plans to use that acquired knowledge and skill at the University of Wisconsin in Madison to major in chemical engineering. So our Science Department Student of the Year is Cameron Thielen. Next up is Mr. Kurt Smith.
Just want to congratulate everybody here today for their awards that they received, whether it be Kowanas Award, or Math Student of the Year. To qualify for the Math Student of the Year, you need to take all the upper level math classes that we offer through calculus, and then Out of those that have done that, we select the Math Student of the Year. We realize that there are multiple students that take calculus before their senior year, but we have not forgotten you. You were considered just like everyone else. This year's Math Student of the Year goes to Alfredo Salcido Santos. Next up is Cindy Gerlach.
Okay, the first award that I have today goes to a student who's been in several culinary classes, has gone above and beyond with different activities, and that goes to Daylin Kiner. The next award goes to, and this is kind of a big deal in the culinary field, but Top Knife Skills Awards, and I had two students that won this year, and it's based on their scores in the classroom, and it goes to Brooke Emmy and Mason Fosmus. And next we have Alfredo doing Skills USA.
Good afternoon. My name is Alfredo Salcido. I'm the president of Skills USA South Dakota and also the president for the MICT chapter as well. It's an honor to present several awards today for Skills USA. I'll be recognizing some outstanding students who have demonstrated excellence in leadership, technical skills, and professionalism. And I'll just give you a little bit of Skills USA right here. I'll say Skills USA empowers students to become world-class workers and leaders. These awards will highlight the best of what our organization stands for: skill, service, and success. And I'll begin off with Taylor DeYoung. She is being recognized for being incredibly hardworking and an independent chapter member. She also attended the state conference and placed second in photography. And I think she's not present in our assembly today. So our next we will recognize Caden Jerns. If you can come up here. He was the state t-shirt designer for this year. So everybody at state got one of his t-shirts. And his creativity, design skills represents what Skills USA really stands for. Next up, we have August Wenzel. August served as our chapter reporter this year, and she helped us stay informed and connected throughout the entire year. Her efforts keep our chapter organized and visible. So give a round of applause to August. Next up, we have Ethan Lofgren. He was our chapter secretary this year. He attended the state conference as well and competed in individual welding. His commitment in both leadership and technical excellence is deeply appreciated. So I think he is not present today, but you can give him a round of applause if you'd like to. Next up, we have Gabe Schneider. He served as our vice president this year for our chapter and attended the state conference as well. Together, he and I competed in mobile robotics technology, where we placed first at the state conference, and I'm proud to say that we will represent South Dakota at Nationals in Atlanta this summer, so give him a round of applause. Next up, we have V. Kempman. V is our state historian this year and also attended the state conference as well. She placed third in welding sculpture, and her talent, leadership, and work ethic have made a positive impact in our chapter, so give a round of applause for V. And then I saved the best for last for students over here. I have Thean Huey, and Thean attended the state conference as well, and he competed in individual welding. He is also our incoming chapter president-elect for next year, and I know our chapter is going to be in good hands, so give him a round of applause. And I also have a final award. This is not recognition for a student, but it's for Mr. Zard as an advisor. This year, he was an amazing advisor. I'd like to say that we're proud to present this award to Mr. Zard with a special recognition to his outstanding dedication, mentorship, unwavering support, and in guiding the MICT Skills USA chapter and its members to excellence. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it today, but give him a round of applause if you'd like. And next up, we have Mrs. Leach with Student Council.
Hi, my name is Nancy Leach, and I am the advisor for the High School Student Council. This year, we had 31 members in the council, and we do a lot of volunteering for both the state, the community, the school. And one of our biggest things we did this year, I feel, was our daddy-daughter dance that we had. And we donate all of our proceeds to the community for that. And what's cool is the kids get to see from start to finish how things go. And they are great doing it. And there's a lot of work behind the scenes, but they don't complain. Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna recognize our class officers. So I'd like to start with our student body president, Ava Brannon. Our student body vice president is Tenley Peterson. Our senior class president is Carson White. Our senior class vice president is Abby Schnabel. Junior class president is Campbell Weedy. Junior class vice president is Katie Hone. Sophomore class president is London Schroeder. Sophomore class vice president is Brooke Burhay. And our freshman class president is Clara Schroeder. The next thing I want to do is I want to recognize two of our seniors that were big leaders, and they actually got the All-State Student Council Award, which they don't know they got that yet. And they had to fill out an application, had to get some reference letters, and then the state is the ones that pick them. And this year, we didn't get to go to the state convention because of the weather, but the All-State Student Council this year, Ava Brennan and Carson Wake. Next up is Mr. Rendell.
Each year, the Mitchell Senior High faculty selects a sophomore as a representative for the Hugh O'Brien Leadership Seminar. This year, our faculty selected 3 students to represent MHS, and these 3 students will be attending the leadership seminar. The selected students will participate in leadership training, service learning, and motivational building experiences. Students will learn social responsibility and how they can make a difference and what it means to be a global citizen. Students who have been selected for the Hugh O'Brien Award and will be traveling to the leadership seminar are London Schroeder, Katie Morgan, and Colby Niehoff. I am very proud of the quality of education that our students receive in Mitchell, and I feel that this recognition signifies the hard work students and staff implement throughout the Mitchell schools. Please keep your seats because immediately following this, we are going to have our Educator Rising student teacher signing. So hold on one second.
Thank you, staff and Mr. Rendell, for the awards that we just went through. That was a good indication of all the hard work that our students put in and the staff helps them to achieve. So kudos to all of you. This is a high point of the school year for me as an educator because we get to recognize individual students who are making the conscientious choice of entering in the profession of education. So when I call your name, would you please come forward? And you have an assigned seat here with your certificate and t-shirt that we'll be doing a signing with. So as I call your name, please come up. Reese Amick, Grace Basinger, and before I ask anybody else, when you guys come up here, just stand by the chair, don't sit down yet. Sierra Blake, Keith Buckholz, Grace Hempel, Brooke Jones, Julia Miller, Abigail Parks, Catherine Payne, Mackenzie Peterson, Kimberly Pertil, Michaela Radigan, Lydia Schaefer, Roden Schultz, and Laura Titze. they were probably unaware that this was going to happen this way, but I'm going to hand the microphone over to the students, and they're going to tell us all what their plan is, meaning where you're going to go to school and what area in education you intend to pursue. So once I hand the microphone over, you spiel, then you hand it over, and then you sit down. Okay?
I'm gonna go to SCSU for I'm Grace Fasinger, and I'm gonna go to SCSU for elementary education.
My name is Reese Amick, and I'm going to go to Jamestown, North Dakota for elementary education.
My name's Lydia Schaefer, and I'm going to go to USD for English education.
My name is Kimberly Portillo, and I'm going to Northern State University for English education.
My name's Laura Titsey, and I'm also going to Northern State University for special education.
I'm Keith Buckles. I'm going to DW for history education.
I'm Brooke Jones, and I'm going to Northern State University for art education. I'm Julia Miller, and I'm going to USD for history education.
I'm Katie Payne. I'm going to Dorr and also for history education.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Peterson, and I'm going to USD for elementary education.
I'm Michaela Radigan, and I'm going to the University of Minnesota for elementary education.
I'm Broden Schultz, going to University of South Dakota for music education.
Figured we'd give them an opportunity to speak in front of people because that's what their chosen profession is going to require. So there we go. The willingness to be of service is an excellent trait to possess. These young people today are using this initiative and sharing their talents with the intention of becoming an educator. This is a pursuit that is noble and one that will not be met without challenge. And being able to meet that challenge is extremely important in any profession that we decide to go into, but in education it is probably a little bit more pronounced. So I commend you on this decision that you are making. At this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Leslie Rylance. She is the sponsor for the Mitchell area chapter of Educators Rising. Now, Educators Rising, for those of you who do not know, is an organization that is used to help promote educators, or potential educators, giving them opportunities to work with other school district students and do some activities and things like that at different workshops and stuff, giving them a little bit of an opportunity to see kind of what you're getting yourselves into a little bit. So it's a really good opportunity to be in an organization like this, and Mrs. Rylance has done a nice job of continuing our chapter here. And she's got a few words, so instead of listening to me stutter, we will have Mrs. Rylance come and talk, and she'll be more eloquent than I presume.
Okay, thank you. We've got a packed house. What a great problem to have, right? So thank you all for your commitment. I'm excited to see you up here. We in the Mitchell School District would be very excited to see you back in a couple of years, so keep that in mind. I want to recognize a few students who have participated in the MHS Educator Rising program by attending conferences, workshops, and other activities in order to gain insight about their future career as a teacher. When I call your name, please stand up. Mr. Simpson, it's going to come to you maybe. That might be a little bit easier because of our crowded table situation. But I'd like to recognize these students with a certificate and a blue cord to wear at graduation. Keith Buckles, Mackenzie Peterson, Kimberly Portillo Arias, and Lydia Schaefer. These 4 students attended conferences in Madison and at Dakota Wesleyan across town, and had the opportunity to dive into some educational programming, work with artificial intelligence, music and education, love languages, and other things that help them solidify their decision and get a little taste of what they were getting into in the long run. But as Mr. Simpson said, it couldn't be a more rewarding career. I have two other students that were part of Educators Rising. They have chosen different paths for themselves, and they will do great on those paths, but I still want to recognize them for their time and service to our organization. Bailey Lopez Morales and Arian Bird, could you please come up? All right, thank you, ladies. All right, the time we've been waiting for. Grab that pen. I am going to read the Future Teachers Pledge to you through Educators Rising, and I would like you to listen to those words, think about your exciting future at hand, and sign your letter of intent. So here we go. Let us remember that one book, one pen, one child, and one teacher can change the world. The importance of quality educators in our nation's schools cannot be overstated. I recognize that in my future roles as a teacher that I have both the opportunity and the responsibility to positively impact students' lives and intellectual development, and to ensure that each is successful. It is for these reasons that I enthusiastically commit to being an educator. Here we go. Woo, give them a round of applause.
Just remember, when you sign your name to a document, that's binding, so you can't get out of it, ever. Ever, ever, ever. And that document you're signing right there is probably going to be worth more than your first teaching contract. Maybe not. But, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for everybody in attendance. We have a couple of board members here as well as Dr. Childs. Like I said before, this is a very important and special moment when we get to recognize students who are taking the challenge of becoming an educator. And I took that challenge many years ago, and it served me well so far. So I commend you, and I look forward to seeing the greatness that you guys will ultimately feel and help with other students in the future. Thank you for everybody for attending, and have a great rest of your day.